Hello everyone, Leo here again, and today I will be showing you the protocols for the submaximal 1 mile jog and 1 mile Rockport walking tests for measuring VO2 max. For this assessment, you will need a stopwatch, track, and pen and paper to write down the calculations. Using a heart rate monitor is optional as well. Before beginning the submaximal 1 mile jogging test, it should be noted that the assessment is intended for 18 to 29-year-old women and men who are sedentary and require only moderate, steady-state exercise. The elapsed time for males is 8 minutes, and for women it is 9 minutes. The heart rate should not go past 180 beats per minute. It is important to bear in mind that this is a submaximal test, not a maximal test. Therefore, exercise should not be carried out at a high intensity. Before beginning the 1 mile jog test, make sure the individual has properly warmed up for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Then you may begin the test by having the individual jog. The track shown is 1/8 of a mile, so the individual in this case would jog 8 laps around the indoor track. Heart rate should be taken immediately after the test, using the palpation technique on either the radial artery located on the side of the thumb or the carotid artery located on the neck, as you can see here. Count the number of beats for 15 seconds, then multiply by 4 to get the amount of beats per minute. For the 1 mile Rockport walking test, it should be noted that it is intended for men and women 20 to 69 years of age, useful for testing older sedentary individuals. Before beginning the test, have the individual warm up for 5 to 10 minutes. Then begin the test by having the individual walk as fast as possible for 1 mile. Then take the heart rate immediately after the test using the palpation technique on the radial or carotid site as shown here. Count the number of beats for 15 seconds, then multiply by 4 to get the amount of beats per minute. The following are the equations for the 1 mile jog measurement for VO2 max and 1 mile Rockport walking measurement for VO2 max. Before proceeding with the equations, make sure the total amount of seconds is already converted into decimals by dividing by 60. For example, if the time was 9 minutes 33 seconds, you will multiply 9 times 60 plus 33 and get 573. Then divide 573 by 60 so that you can get 9.55. This would properly convert seconds into decimals. Here is the equation for 1 mile jog. Before adding or subtracting, make sure to follow the order of operations by doing the multiplications first and then proceeding to adding and subtracting. Here is a sample equation. The number substituted for gender is 1 for males and 0 for females. You first multiply the numbers associated with body weight, time, heart rate, and gender. After doing so, the equation would look like this. After proceeding with the adding and subtracting, you should have the estimated VO2 max. Here is the equation for the 1 mile walk test. Follow the order of operations by multiplying the numbers associated with body weight, age, gender, time, and heart rate. Here is a sample equation. After multiplying, the equation should look like this. After finishing the adding and subtracting, you should have your estimated VO2 max. And those are the protocols and equations for the submaximal 1 mile jog and 1 mile Rockport walk, everybody. I'm Leo, and thanks for watching.